Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to Mayhem Reacts. It's your boy Chris. Yes, with another Falling in Reverse reaction. So, I did Ronald, which wasn't really for me, but everybody was super cool in the comments. Even when there was a little criticism, like, dude, you're not too old. It's not an age thing. Quit hiding behind the age thing. It's a taste thing. And it is a taste thing. I don't like that particular kind of like yelling, growling throughout the whole song kind of thing. Tech Nine, when he jumped in there, though, he blew me away. I'm going to look up some more Tech Nine stuff. And somebody in the comments said Tech Nine did something with Tupac, and Tupac was one of my favorites. One of the first CDs I ever bought was Tupac's All Eyes on Me. So Tech Nine and Tupac hooked up and did some stuff. I'm going to go check that out. But Falling in Reverse, I did that. My buddy Dustin, that I mention all the time, he was like, dude, why did you start with this one? Yes, it's awesome, but go check out some other stuff. And so to follow suit after that, a lot of people in the comments were doing that as well. They suggested Last Resort, which is basically at the complete opposite end of the spectrum. So I did. I checked it out, and I loved it. I absolutely loved it. Had my questions, and you guys did not, let me down in the comments. You jumped in there and spoke your piece about your take on that. And the crowd that follows these guys, the Falling in Reverse fans, you guys are awesome. I mean, even the criticisms to me were more constructive criticisms. You know what I'm saying? They were like, hey, we appreciate that you did this, but go check out this other one. Don't give up on them yet. Don't give up on them. You're going to like some other stuff. So Last Resort Reimagined, that was great. Ronald, again, there were elements of Ronald I really, really liked, but again, it just wasn't my thing. This one that I'm doing today was highly recommended as another one to check out. So again, I'm not giving up on Falling in Reverse. I was going to take a little break away and say, I'll come back, but maybe this will fall somewhere in the middle. I don't know. And again, it'll give me kind of the idea of the whole scope of these guys. And everyone's saying, hey, you don't have to worry about pausing it and copyright strikes and all this and that, because they're all about reactions and stuff. I may still pause it because I do like to interact with you guys. And again, I don't want you to come here to watch the music video and listen to the song. I want you to go to their channel or, Apple, whatever, to, download it. Don't come here. I want you to go check them out and support them. So if there's something I feel like I need to interject, I will. If not, maybe, I'll play the whole thing. But I have no idea where on the spectrum this song is going to fall. But several songs were suggested, and I think this was probably the most popular popular suggestion that I kept seeing. So I'm going to check this one out. This is Popular Monster by Falling in Reverse. And again, I know the kind of music. I kind of have an idea of what to expect. But again, there's a spectrum. So I don't know. We'll see where it falls on that spectrum. If you've seen it before, awesome. Please join me on my journey as I check out some more from Falling in Reverse. And if you have never seen it, if you're not familiar with it, then let us dive into this together.
Yeah. I wake up every morning with my head up in a daze. I'm not sure if I should say this, fuck, I'll say it anyway. Everybody tries to tell me that I'm going through a phase. I don't know if it's a phase, I just wanna feel okay, yeah. I battle with depression, but the question still remains. Is this post-traumatic stressing, or am I suppressing rage? And my doctor tries to tell me that I'm going through a phase. Yeah, it's not a fucking phase, I just wanna feel okay. Okay, yeah, I struggle with this bullshit every day, and it's probably cause my demons simultaneously rage. It obliterates me, the sense overrates me, annihilates me. I'm about to break down, searching for a way out. I'm a liar, I'm a cheater, I'm a non-believer. I'm a popular monster. Break down, falling in.
Might have heard this. There are elements of this that sound very, very familiar to me. And I try to be completely, transparent with you guys. If I'm going into something blind, or if I'm familiar with it or whatever, I don't want to give you any kind of false, I want our trust to be there. Okay. Maybe it sounds similar to another song that I'm thinking of. But yeah, I heard he could rap, and the vocals for the rap, his rap, his bars, all that were great. The music behind that was really cool too. And I love that we're bringing it into the rock thing here. It reminds me a lot of, and I know there's been that crossover for a long time since, even further back probably, but Run DMC and Aerosmith back in the day, right? Going into like Linkin Park or, you know, all these other bands that were in the late 90s, early 2000s when it really, that rap rock kind of collab exploded. And yeah, I really, really enjoyed all that. But yeah, this dude's pretty awesome. Ronnie, I think you guys said, if I'm not mistaken. Again, forgive me. I am not up to date on my Falling in Reverse lore and stuff, but I did hear, and this is interesting, if I'm correct on this, there's like a story, and each song is a part of the story or a reaction to something that's kind of come against them or something like that. So it's all, there's a bigger picture to the art. And that, as a filmmaker, for if you don't know, I'm an internationally award-winning filmmaker. Stories and art. I mean, that's what I'm all about, man. I just love good stories, and music is I can't play. I've got a couple of guitars and I've worked with some bands, but I don't know what I'm doing. But I have such a passion for it. I love good music, and I'm glad I gave Falling in Reverse another chance. I'm glad the fan base is just so freaking awesome. So again, I'm sorry for pausing it, but I just had to interject that a little bit because I wasn't expecting the rap one. I heard they did do it. I didn't know this was going to have some rap in it. And music videos, dynamite. Again, as a filmmaker, as an artist, like what we're seeing is awesome. Like, I love good music videos. I'm going to back it up a little bit right here. This is really good. Thank you guys so much for the suggestion.
Like a rat trapped in a maze. Every wall that I knock down is just a wall that I replace. I'm in a race against myself. I try to keep a steady pace. How the fuck will I escape if I never close my case? Oh my god, I keep on stressing. Every second that I waste is another second sooner to a blessing I won't take. But my therapist will tell me that I'm going through a stage. Yeah, it's not a fucking stage. I just wanna feel okay. Okay, motherfucker, now you got my attention. I need to change a couple things, cause something is missing. What if I was to lie? Tell you everything is fine. Every single fucking day, I get closer to the grave. I am terrified. I'm not asleep and I will again. Crush my car just to feel again. Let out race me. It's a crazy. I got lately. Cause I'm about to break down. Searching for a way out. I'm a liar, I'm a cheater, I'm a
Oh, man. Okay. There was a lot of comments that were in my other videos that were saying, please react to this one. I did. Thank you. I see why you wanted it so bad, because, dude, that. Okay, of the three, and again, I may have heard some other Falling in Reverse. Of the three Falling in Reverse songs that I have heard, this is hands down my favorite. Has such a great blend of everything. The chorus has a very, I won't say old school, because old school is different for everybody. Has a very familiar kind of structure to it that I really like. It's not insane and over the top. It's very mellow, and it's beautiful, beautifully sung. The music behind it is just phenomenal. There's that, is it synths I'm hearing in the background? It kind of reminds me of Journey's Separate Ways when it was redone for Stranger Things. If you don't know what I'm talking about, it is awesome. I like the song anyway, Separate Ways by Journey. But the little remake, the reimagining or whatever they did for Stranger Things was phenomenal. I mean, it's just like, oh, it puts you in a place. That being said, that it had that kind of sound in the background, which adds to kind of that familiarity. Your ears, your taste bud, your smell, you know, all your senses respond differently to stuff that's familiar. And so, and maybe I haven't heard this song, but my mind was thinking I have, because there's all these different elements of familiarity there. I don't know if I said that right. Still, I'm a country boy from Georgia. I don't know, but man, that was powerful with the vocals and the singing. Of course, he had his yelling, growling in there, which again, I love when that's used as like an emphasis or punctuation or whatever. It's not an all the time thing. Different strokes for every folks. I'm not knocking anybody, and I'm not knocking, any bands or anything like that. Do it. It's just, it's not necessarily my favorite, but when it's used to punctuate something or emphasize something to really relay that emotion that's at that particular moment in the song, that's when I enjoy it the most. But I want to hear singing. I want to hear those notes. I want to hear, the passion in that part of it. And I did, dude. Ronnie, I think, stellar. And I can't take anything away from the band. I mean, that was great. I enjoyed that so much. So those of you that recommended it, I'm pretty sure Dustin did. I think you did, Dustin, and several other people. Again, the fan base is awesome. And I mean, forgive me if I take some time away from Falling in Reverse to try to do some more reactions, but I'm glad I didn't, because I almost didn't do this one, but I'm glad I did. I'm glad I jumped back into this one, did Popular Monster, the music video, the song, just everything about it was great. Everything about this was great. I have zero criticisms. I have zero guilt, except for I'm just now listening to it. So guys, if you have other suggestions, definitely throw them in the comments. No guarantee I'll get to them, but I've got kind of a list going. But definitely leave me any notes in the comments. What do you think about my reaction? What do you think about the song? Again, go support these guys. This is how they thrive, they live, they make a living, and they want their fan base there with them. So don't just watch this for their music video. Go check them out. The link to this video will be in the show notes below. I am so glad you guys suggested this song, Falling Reverse. I doubt you'll see this, but if you do, this is a banger among bangers. This is awesome. And it's 4 years old. Shame on me. Shame on me for just now getting to this. But guys, I'm just now doing reactions. What can I say? But you guys are awesome. Thank you so much for watching. We'll be back with the next one whenever. Don't really know. I have no rhyme or reason for when these videos come out. But guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to share, like, subscribe, all that fun stuff if you want to. No pressure. No pressure. But we'll see you on the next ones, guys.